Why we are having a mushrooming of urban societies so
Sir,
much?
because there is a very haphazard development and the cities are not going in a very planned way. They are just developing in a leapfrog manner, which is also called mushroom development that you mentioned earlier. And that is very hazardous to the cities because the resources that have been managed in a city are not going to the due people in a very required manner. They are being surpassed, and this phenomena is also soaring the heat of the issue of urban sprawl in many megacities like Lahore. That's why Lahore has now been extended to beyond Shadra and beyond Kasur as well.
What is a
So,
canal estate? The canal estate.
uh, canal estate, one canal.
Canal estate is a terminology.
Uh, sir, are you, sir, I'm not sure of the terminology.
Boom town.
Boomtown. So Boomtown are termed as as a satellite town of a city, and it is developed in a way that when one city gets populated or hijacked by the population, then that population is yet to be accommodated in a very distant area or a satellite town in another area that is at a particular distance to the core city. That is called Boomtown or satellite town.
Uh, what was Rousseau's philosophy?
Rousseau's main philosophy was of general will, in which he promulgated two types of will. He talked about general will, actual will, and the real will, and the combination of the two formulated the general will. And he also propagated the phases in which the civil social contract has been done. He said that people, first of all, formulate a consensus between themselves, which is through their actual will, and after that, their real will is then vested to the sovereign that is present in the state.
What is the role of infrastructure in the development of a country like Pakistan?
Sir, I believe that infrastructural importance is of vital importance in Pakistan because a country like Pakistan has a lot of potential in infrastructural development, and as we can see that one of the mega projects of BRI, one of the flagship projects of BRI, CPEC is going to be developed in Pakistan through its various developmental as well as the social phases. So infrastructural development not only inculcates an image of unique architectural and urban design in the city, but also provide the inhabitants of the city a space where there are safe and secure public spaces, and also there is a culmination of different amenities present at a particular location, so the residents do not have to move for different services to other points.
What is the sum up of the agenda of COP28?
So COP28 has summed up on three main agendas. Number one was that the earlier COP27 that was ended on the promulgation of loss and damage funds to the beneficiaries is yet to be undone agenda. So now what they had done, they had promulgated three types of commissions, four types of actually commissions, and Pakistan is the part of those four commissions as well, in which those beneficiaries would be acquiring that money from those who are the real culprit of climate change. And after that, there was a lot of discussion on the green energy and the fossil fuel reduction as it has been done before. And also, Russia has been very keen to reduce its spendings and also its investments in coal or thermal power projects. So Russia is also now moving towards the green energy.
Who was heading this conference?
So this conference took place in Dubai at Sharm el Sheikh. Sorry, Sharm el Sheikh was in Egypt. Dubai, Sharjah, I believe. I'm not sure of the state
Who was
in
the
which.
person who was heading, or just the main person?
Uh,
Who is the Amir of?
Sir, I believe it was the United Nations General Assembly's General Secretary.
No, Amir Al Jabbar or Jabbar. Why there was a controversy that the UAE should not hold this?
So there was a controversy that UAE should not hold this because UAE in itself has been one of the cities that have the greatest carbon footprint. In ecological terms, carbon footprint is a term which refers to the coal
Is
emission.
it also oil exporting country?
Sorry, sir.
Is it also oil exporting country?
Yes, sir. It is an oil exporting country, and it is just replenishing the already present resources
So
present
there
at
is
that
an
coast.
idiom over this situation that UAE is itself introducing this sort of interactive pollutants in the form of fossil fuel,
Yes, sir.
and it is holding the converse against it. There is an idiom over this situation. What is that idiom?
Sir, I'm not aware of that. I will definitely look on this.
Running with the hare and hunting with the horns.
Okay, thank you so
Okay,
much for
you
adding
can
that.
quote this because there is a chances that they may ask about this one.
Right, sir.
Where is the capital of OPEC?
Uh, Sir, I believe it is in Jeddah.
What is OPEC?
Sir, oil and petroleum exporting countries
So where
plus.
is its capital?
Sir, I believe it's in Jeddah,
It's
but
in
I'm not sure.
Vienna.
Vienna?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so
And
much.
my last question: what is solipsism?
Syllogism?
Solipsism or solipsism theory?
Sir, I'm not sure of that.
How can we link the urban management with the current environmental crisis in Pakistan, especially Punjab, Lahore? And which are the major culprits if you keep the urban management concepts in your mind?
Sir, I believe this question leads to the answer in two segments. First of all, how we would manage the city or the urban environment along with the climate change. That also leads to the discussion of different cases of urban flooding in different populated cities. And after all, I would give some points in the second part of your
My,
question.
my question is, what are major culprits behind this problem which we are facing right now
Yes, sir.
in shape of smoke, which is creating further social and health related issues? What and keeping urban management in mind, town planning in mind, which are the major culprits for this reason?
Sir, due to smoke is basically due to the burning of bricks in brick kilns, and after that there is a very mass level of burning of the residue of crops in the season of harvesting of rice as well as cotton. So this is the very soaring situation, and also the emission of fossil fuels and sulfurous fuel smoke from different type of traffic vehicles that are present in the urban areas and urban localities. That is also one of the soaring reasons of that.
You
There
are
are,
a town planner.
yes, sir.
I'm asking you a question of town planning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are just, if I am asked this very question, I will speak like you.
Right.
Same words, same vocabulary, same arguments, speak something different.
That's it. So the air quality index.
And first thing should come first.
Right, sir.
First thing should not come second.
Right, sir.
And third thing should come third, not at first. Now, again, answer my question.
Right, sir. So, if we take an example of Lahore, Lahore is a very urbanized city, and also it has a population of nearly many millions of people. So, as far as the population is concerned, when population is there, then there is a very promulgated concept that those people would be using their vehicles, and the passenger car units of a particular city rises, which not only increases the number of the vehicles but also the extent and percentages of nitrous and sulfurous fuels that are present in those vehicles that are burning. This is the foremost reason.
Okay. Now, this the time in which we are living is a time of artificial intelligence. Do you think after 5-10 years everybody will be a planner, everybody would be an architect, because there would be software and tools to develop our own infrastructure? Everything would be fed and we just put in our requirement and it will give you a map or certain kind of drawings and our requirement. Then what is your future?
So I would certainly not endorse your this argument, because AI would not supposed to take the place of humans, especially when it comes to the fields that are directly related to the public and public consultation. The core phenomena of town planning is for public, by public, and towards the public. It's just like the principle of democracy. So without any public consultation or without any taking the certain focus group discussions or stakeholder consultation, any planning exercise is not possible. So I do not think so
You
that
have
AI
read
would.
that book, 21 Lessons.
Yes, sir.
What they say about future architect or future urban planning, what the author says about that?
Sir, author has not primarily hit this field. He just pumps up to the different
What he
AI
says
tools.
about the education sector?
Sir, education sector is my favorite sector in this book, and he compares and draws down an analogy of different established education sectors to the education in the southern region or global south, and he also points out
What
the
is
very.
future of education?
Sir,
And what is future of educational institutes?
sir, he promulgates a
Like
theory.
you can say after 50 years, how the school would be operating and how the student will be getting education.
Sir, he endorses a point of view that there would be no concept of even the place of furniture in the classes, and he says that the AIs and even there would be a concept of not only multimedia blackboards, but those blackboards that would not even endorse any teacher to talk about something. The teacher would
Okay.
certainly think something, and that information
Do
would
you
be
agree with
transmitted.
the author?
So I believe some of his notions are
What he
quite.
says about health, health sector, future of health,
Sir, he
and
says
future of treatment?
He says that there would be a situation when the drug promulgation in the general public would be that much that there would be so much dependency on the drugs that everything would be just artificialized, and even would be taken. We would not be even able to.
What is the role
Uh,
of robots in health sector if we believe in that author? What author says about robotics?
Say he says that there would not be even a need of doctors. The robots would be
This
doing
is
the
the point.
surgeries.
Now you came, he says there is no need for doctors
Yes,
because
robots
there will
would
be
be
so many other tools which
exactly,
will be compensating doctors.
exactly.
So why can't those things replace an engineer or a town planner?
I don't have any information about medical or anything, but as far as my field is concerned, then I think that without public consultation, it's not
Okay,
possible.
do you know any philosopher who was also an architect? Philosopher of top class.
Philosopher, he's
He was basically an architect,
like so.
but he was a great philosopher. You have already studied philosophy.
Yes,
Now
sir.
you know what is philosophy.
Yes, sir. I know.
Who was that great philosopher who was also an architect?
So I believe it was the one who planned the plan of Greater London.
Who was that?
Sir,
When London was planned?
sir, I don't know the date.
Okay. Have you read the book Branch of Olive Tree?
No, sir.
You should.
Okay. Sure,
This
sir.
is about architect, and this is one of the best books I have ever come across, and you will really enjoy that.
Sure, sir.
That
Thank you
is a
so much.
classical philosopher. We study the facts and books, but we don't try to know the philosophy behind the
Exactly.
working of those facts.
Exactly.
So you must study that.
Right, sir.
Okay. Why you like foreign affairs?
Sir, I believe foreign affairs give us a very thorough knowledge and thorough analysis of not even authors from a particular country, but all around the world, and different compilations of even Pakistani authors, Pakistani, American-based, and Canadian-based authors is present there. So I believe they give me at least very thorough analysis of every aspect. Although the articles are quite long, but
Can you tell me one of the topics which you study from foreign affairs and you think it provided you the best of the arguments and all ins and outs of that subject?
yes, sir. I used to quote my arguments in my written exams from this magazine, and
Any topic which you read from this
any
magazine
topic. Sir,
so
I
that
believe,
we can
sir,
discuss now?
yes, sir. Sir, I have recently read about the Xi Jinping, his all biography, and how he has rise his power to the NPC, and how he's
I'm
now
talking about topic.
right,
Any
sir.
topic like economics, like poverty alleviation,
Sir,
like
it
water
was about the
management,
political system of China.
political system of China.
China, right, sir.
Wow, that's great. Now you can share your views how the political system of China is changing.
Sir, political system of China is changing in a way that, first of all, it is a centralized socialist democracy. It is a unitary system in a way that one man, that is the president, holds the extreme power towards every institution, even its army. So now, what a major change has been gone through in this system is that Xi Jinping has been appointed as the leader or leader to the NPC party throughout his lifetime, which means that he would also be the
Okay,
president.